to dairy farming in Kenya. Our first lesson would be Introduction to Dairy Farming. My name is William Mayako. And the training outline would be as follows. We shall cover the importance of dairy farming, dairy cattle population, production systems. Dairy is an important sector in Kenya because it provides milk for consumption, hence improves nutritional status of the rural population. It is a source of income for dairy farmers and provides direct and indirect employment in the formal and informal sector. The dairy cow has been used as a bank where cows and heifers can be sold at a short notice to provide cash to pay school fees, hospital, and investment. Dairy cattle manure is an important source of fertilizer for improvement of soil fertility. However, despite the fact that most farmers keep quality dairy cows, milk productivity is low due to the following reasons: poor management, especially inadequate feeding, poor breeding management that leads to long calving interval, and poor health management. Dairy as a source of proteins is important because milk is an important source of protein for infants, young children, the elderly, and the vulnerable. As a source of employment, the dairy sector contributes to 40% of the total livestock gross domestic product and 3.5% of the national GDP. It is a multi-layered network of stakeholders comprising actors along the dairy value chain that are involved in the production, handling, transportation, storage, packaging, and marketing of milk and other dairy products. Formal and informal value chain actors include smallholder farmers, input suppliers, service providers such as extension services, feed suppliers, breeding organization, veterinary services, and processing and marketing actors such as milk collection centers, transporters, and private processors. Dairy as a bank and asset is because cows and heifers can be sold to provide cash to pay school fees, hospital bills, and investment, as I've already explained earlier. Dairy as a source of manure provides fertilizer for improvement of soil fertility and is important for biogas production. The per capita milk consumption. Kenya is one of the highest per capita milk consumers with about 110 liters in the sub-Saharan Africa, which translates to 5.2 billion liters a year. Dairy cattle population. Kenya has over 1 million small-scale dairy farmers, keeping 70% of the 3.5 million dairy cattle and producing more than 4.2 billion liters of milk every year. As explained here in the table, we have 3.5 million dairy cattle and smallholder farmers are keeping 70%, and they are producing more than 4.2 billion liters of milk. As I earlier explained, that through Dairy Board, per capita consumption is way above 4.2 billion liters, close to 5 billion liters. So we say that the production is in the range of 4.2 to 5 billion liters depending on the source. There are three basic production systems, and these include zero grazing, also known as stall feeding. In this system, animals are housed and farmers bring all the feed and water to the animals. However, it does not mean zero feeding. Semi-zero grazing is a system where all animals are confined and released to graze at least for a few hours every day. Open range system is a system where the animals are grazed in open fields throughout the day and are offered water and minerals in the grazing fields. That marks the end of our first lesson, and our next lesson will be on common dairy cattle breeds in Kenya. Thank you very much for the audience. God bless you.